A story of a gentleman named Kevin, 5-time CEO of hospitals in the US. He hired me to speak to his team. So I said, look, what are you trying to do in terms of the culture? He said, I want to inspire them. I said, fantastic. What gets you up in the morning? And he said, 10 years ago, a patient died under our care. And it was the darkest moment. And I don't want that mistake to repeat. I said, I know you're calling it a mistake. And I understand that no hospital CEO wants anyone to die. What changed in the hospital as a result of this patient dying? We changed the way we do medicine. I said, how so? He said, well, instead of a doctor giving an injection, we created a co-pilot system where there would be another doctor next to them. I said, that's amazing. And what ended up happening to the guy that was responsible for the patient dying? He said, oh, I had to fire him. I said, so what did he go on to do? Interestingly, he went on to become the head of national safety and implemented this co-pilot system into hospitals across the US. And I asked him, did this save lives? Did this prevent deaths? And he said, absolutely, countless. At that moment, the room got silent. You could smell the coffee. You could hear the ceiling fan. And that's when I realized I had his speech and I had his fear dissolved. This is one of the few times that after speech coaching someone, I was actually at the speech. This is what he said to his audience, guys. His message is going to be my message to you. So he had a room full of doctors and he said, 10 years ago, a patient died under my care. I was carrying this around with me for years, the shame and the guilt and the fear of it happening again. And then I sat with a friend and I said, don't tell him it was me. And I had a coffee. And he made me realize something. He said, team, I don't want you to wake up afraid of making a mistake. I want you to wake up inspired to make a difference.